Hey my brookies, welcome back to another video. Welcome back not to another vlog, because this is not a vlog this time. This is a sit down chit chat type video today. Something very much different from my normal videos on here lately. But yeah, this is kind of like a Q&A, I guess you can call it, type video slash get to know me video. Of course, to kind of set the vibes for our little chit chat, I had me a little drink. This is like a protein little drink that I mixed up. It's the Chobani Complete Protein. I want to say it's like the strawberry flavor mixed with the Califia Farm strawberry cream drink. So I mixed them together. I'm going to insert a little picture of the two drinks here because I know y'all going to ask. This is so good, so refreshing. Perfect for a little summertime chit chat. So good. I wanted to do something a little different from just like wine or like coffee, but we're not gonna waste any time. We're really just gonna get right into it, y'all. I've been meaning to film this video for the longest time now. I posted on my story on May 26th, at least that's when I screenshot it, and that was 2 weeks ago exactly. It's June 9th, so it's been 2 weeks since I've been meaning to film this video. So we're well overdue, so I'm not gonna make y'all wait any longer. So I posted on my Instagram story a little poll for y'all to ask me some questions, and surprisingly I did get a couple of really good questions. I wasn't sure if anybody was gonna really ask me anything because I'm like, who am I for people to want to ask me questions? But y'all came through and asked me some questions, so thank you so much if you did leave a question or like a comment to help your girl out with this video. Because otherwise I would have just been winging it. But we're just gonna get right into it. Some of the questions were a little bit repetitive, but yeah, we're just gonna do the best that we can do, okay? So the first question that I got was, are all your mornings so calm? And absolutely not. Like, of course not. As a mom of three, like as a mom in general, it's almost impossible to have like a consistent calm routine where everything is just predictable and everything just flows the right way every single time. Like, no. With kids, life is just so unpredictable. And when I say my house gets loud, like it might not seem like it from my vlogs and from like TikTok videos or Instagram videos, but absolutely not. My mornings are not calm unless I get up before the kids, of course. Like, if I'm up before the kids and I'm just having like my me time to myself to just like take it slow and take it easy, I'm gonna have to wake up early and do it before the kids wake up, or it won't be peaceful. Same thing for like the afternoons and like nighttime. I really like to get my quiet time. Like when the kids go to bed, I take that time for myself because 3 kids the house is never quiet. The house is never quiet. I'm just really good at editing out all the noise in my videos to make it seem like everything is peaceful and quiet, but yeah. It's not calm at all. I am a calm person, I guess. So I like to like create calm, peaceful moments, but just like in general, no. I feel like there's a glare on my glasses and y'all can't see my face. I don't know. Maybe we'll kind of like turn this way a little bit. With 3 kids, how and when do you prioritize sex in your marriage while juggling life? And that is a really good question. I feel like now that my kids are older, it's a lot easier for us to prioritize sex, just because the kids do not like come in our bed as much. They still do here and there, but when the kids are off in their rooms, they're asleep, or you know, they're having their quiet time, we close our door and just do what we need to do. And then like, of course, life gets super busy. So there are weeks where it's like, we kind of just have to like put it off until the weekend. Or we'll just like do a really good quickie in the middle of the week just before we go to bed. Or we both work from home too, so like when the kids are off at school, I feel like that's just not a thing where we feel like we don't have the time to do it. And it always has to stay a priority. So it's just something that I don't know, it's kind of like a groove that we have. It's like both of us know, like, okay, it's been 2 days, 3 days, like time to start, you know, what's up. So it's kind of like once you've been married for so long, we've been married for 12 years now, so almost 12 years. So we kind of just get into a groove where it's like we kind of like have the same, not so much drive, but like we're on the same schedule, if that makes sense. That's not to say that there aren't sometimes where one of us is more tired than the other, but we kind of like have the same rhythm as far as like we know the drill, if that makes sense. Like I feel like, I hope that answered your question. But if you have smaller kids, I would just say don't be too hard on yourself, but also definitely prioritize it because it is important. And you just have to find the time, even if it means staying up late after the kids go to bed. The next question I have is, does working from home make you lazy? And what do you do to stay fit? Does it make me lazy? I feel like no. I feel like working from home makes me a lot more productive because I have more energy to do things. I love being active at home. So like walking on my walking pad, going for walks in the middle of the day. I go work out in my garage. If I wanted to wake up early and go work out in my garage, I could. Or like when I get off from work, I have a lot of energy. I can still go work out in my garage, or I go for a run after I get off from work. So I feel like working from home really allows me to preserve my energy since I don't have to commute. I'm already at home. If I just want to take a break from work real quick and go for a walk, I can do that. And I feel like if I was working outside of the home, I probably would be a lot more tired when I got home, and I would not want to be as active. So I feel like it doesn't make me lazy, and yeah, it helps me be a lot more productive. And to stay fit, I feel like I kind of answered that in that question. I kind of just like try to move my body throughout the day. Also, working from home, I can cook my meals, and like I can easily access like meal prep in the fridge and just warm it up. I don't have to like order food out. I can cook in the middle of the day if I want to cook on my lunch break. Like it's just so much easier, I feel like, to stay fit working from home. I definitely feel like that helps me a lot. The next question I have is, do you want more kids? I used to say that I did, and honestly I probably would love to have another daughter. If that meant that I did not have to carry the child, I would. But I had a very rough pregnancy with all 3 of my kids. Not so much medically, but I just got super big as far as like weight gain. My stomach was super big. My self-confidence was like to an all-time low, and like my mental health as far as the way that I feel about my body. I always like snap back with my mental health and like my activity and getting back down and just coming back to self. But pregnancy just was a really dark time for me mentally. So I don't know if that would be something that I'll be willing to go through again, only because of the kids that I have now, like my babies now. I wouldn't want to like put them in a space where they have to deal with me in not being motivated to take care of them, like just not being in the best space mentally. I wouldn't want to put them through that. Like 9 months is a long time to just not be myself, and I feel like they deserve me like as my best self. So I just would not, I would be skeptical to go back through that again with older kids who really, you know, understand, and they would see me. And that's not even to say that I would even experience that. Those are just my thoughts when I think of pregnancy and getting pregnant again. But if it's God's willing, like if God willing, I would absolutely have another baby. I would just be more mindful of like my health and trying to stay at a healthy weight and being active and stuff like that. So I would not be opposed to it, but if you ask me and my husband, I think we would both say we're done. The next question I have is, if you could pick anywhere to live in the USA, where would you go? That's a good question. I had to think about that. Honestly, I probably would say like Dubai. I don't know much about Dubai, but I feel like it just looks like such a fancy place to live. So I would definitely want to live somewhere like that, where it's just like the possibilities are endless. It just seems like such a nice fancy place, but it's also really, really safe. And yeah, if I had the money, I would go tomorrow. I would be on the next flight. I would move my family abroad, like somewhere like that, if I could afford to. Another question similar to the one about the kids was, are you done having babies, and how many do you want? I answered the first part already, but I would have loved to have just one more to kind of like balance it out. So 2 boys and 2 girls would probably be, 2 girls and 2 boys sound like a dream. Like Ellie would have her little playmate. Ellie, she wants another sibling. Like she wants a sister. She'll to let anybody know. She wishes, prays for a sister. So maybe God will give her a sister, but I feel like she's kind of getting past the age though where if I had a baby, they probably would not be like super close, or at least close how me and my sister are, because we're like 3 years apart. So we pretty much grew up together, like not even 3 years, like 2 and some change. And I feel like that's where you get like the true meaning of sisterhood, when you kind of like just grow up together. And yeah, my sister is like, that's my safe place. That's my bestie. It says, how do you stay motivated to film every day and not feel burnt out? I don't. I don't. I'll be lying if I said I did not feel burnt out. I'll be lying if I said that I feel motivated to film every day, because I absolutely don't. I get burnt out a lot, especially since I work full-time. Pretty much do this full-time. Like, yeah, I definitely experienced burnout. I would say that my job, my current job, which my contract will be ending soon, I definitely have not been on point with that like I should be. So it's kind of taking, this content creation is really taking a lot of my time, a lot of my energy. So I really prioritize this a lot. So yeah, how do I feel motivated? I'm motivated by just like my community, and just feeling the need to like show up for my community and like show up for what I'm trying to build. So that's like my motivation, and I do really enjoy this. Like, this is my outlet. This is fun for me. It's a way for me to express myself creatively. So I really love it. It's a passion for me. So do I always feel motivated to record? No, but I always feel like a desire, like a pull inside, like internal desire to post and make content. Yes, like I always have that feeling where it's like, what can I come up with to record next? Like, what new creative ideas can I come up with? So that's where the, not so, I guess it's more so like discipline. It's more so like, this is what I've chosen, so I'm gonna show up for it. And then yeah, the burnout thing, I sometimes I do take breaks here and there. So like taking breaks, doing stuff for myself, batch recording. I don't do that often, but it's something that a lot of people recommend, and I can definitely see that it does. I've done it a couple times and it does work, like recording 3 or 4 videos or 2 or 3 videos at once, and then kind of like spreading them out and posting them on separate days to kind of like give yourself a break. That's super helpful as well, just so you're not recording and editing every single day. Like, that truly is how you get burnt out real fast. Next question is another content question. Let's do another content question. It says, how do you get PR from brands in details, how to reach out, or how they notice you? So I don't think I've ever reached out for PR, but I do tag brands in my posts when I post, like in my caption, or if I forget to post it in my caption, I'll comment and just like at them in the comments. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I would say I've had brands that I've tagged, reached out, but most of the brands that have reached out, I don't think I really have tagged them. Other than Bloom, I was tagging them very consistently and they finally reached out. Yeah, everybody else really just, I have my business email in my bio on TikTok and Instagram. That is a very key thing. Like, you email in your bio, otherwise they're not going to reach out because they don't DM. Like, I have never had a brand DM me unless they just wanted to like use my content. Uh-oh, my camera overheating. The lighting is probably super weird now, y'all. It's getting dark outside and I think my camera is overheating, so I'm gonna try to hurry up, okay? But yeah, definitely have your email in your bio. Definitely tag the brands and they will reach out. If you stay consistent with tagging the brands, like tag them every single day, every single day. If you have a brand that you're using their products, tag them and just let them see you consistently posting and using their brands, or just like follow them. You can reach out, ask ChatGPT to write you up an email or a DM. And yeah, it says, how did you meet your hubby? So me and my husband actually met in high school. I was in 10th grade, he was in 9th grade. I knew of him, but I did not really like know him personally, because I knew him like through his brother and stuff. So that's pretty much how we met. Like, he came up to me one day at school and was just like, started a conversation. I think we were in like the gym, and he was like, you can't play basketball, because I was like shooting the basketball, and he was like, you can't play basketball. And I was like, I could beat you. And then it kind of just went from there. And yeah, ever since then, it kind of like just, you know, built upon each other. He would say little things to me, I would, you know, and then we moved on from there. That'll be like a whole separate video for me to talk about, because it's like so many details. We were like on and off throughout high school, and then I went off to, I went to college. He moved to a different city like 30 minutes away. Then we reconnected. It was like a whole story. So that's a whole story in itself. But long story short, we met in high school, and yeah, so we're kind of like high school sweethearts, but kind of not, because it was a lot of on and off. I'm trying to hurry this up, y'all. I wanted this to be like a long chatty video, but this camera is like acting like it's gonna cut off on me. So the next one says, how did you grow on Instagram? I struggle with gaining followers. Honestly, I feel like I just had like a couple of videos that really kind of like popped off, and most of my followers are from like a small little section of my videos. I feel like reels are the best way to grow on Instagram. I do use hashtags, so definitely use hashtags. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out Instagram. I started on TikTok, so yeah, I'm still trying to figure out Instagram, but I would say stay consistent, post at least once a day. I definitely try to post on my stories consistently on there, and engage, you know, when people comment back. And reels, I definitely feel like reels help you grow a lot faster than like carousels, of course. But yeah, I can make another video on that as well. Like, that's something that I can make probably like a whole video on growing on social media. So if you want to see a video like that, definitely let me know, because that's something I can like go on and on and on about all day. I think this might be the last question. Okay, last question is, as a RN and a busy mom, I'm very interested in work from home jobs without oversharing. As a RN and busy mom, I'm very interested in work from home jobs without oversharing. So I made a whole video about this on my Instagram and TikTok, whichever one you came from, or Instagram, because this is on Instagram. I would just say, so I work, and my contract is ending, okay, in 3 weeks. So your girl about to be jobless, but that's another story for another time. Go watch that video. Look into agencies. That's how I found my work from home job. The agency that I work for is called Metasource. So look into Metasource. Definitely look into public health. That's what I currently work in, public health. So look into public health, state positions. That's also tied into what I do. So honestly, I could talk all day about that too, but I'm trying to like not make this video so long because my camera's about to give out. But that's definitely another topic that I can make a whole video on. I guess I can do more nursing related, job related content. So if you have specific questions, leave them on this video and I'll try to like elaborate. But definitely go watch that video on my Instagram about work from home jobs, and go watch my like Nursing Chronicle series, because I share a lot of information that I have in those videos. So this drink is so good. But yeah, y'all, that is all the questions that I had. I really wanted to make this video like a whole chit chat, like talking to y'all, really getting y'all in my business a little bit. I really wanted to like really not let y'all in my business, okay, but like connect with y'all on a deeper level in this video. But this camera, I don't want it to die and like the ending of this video does not make sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video here, but I want y'all to know that I have so much that I want to share with y'all. Like, I really want to connect with y'all and like do more sit down videos and answer questions. If you have a question that I did not answer in this video, leave it down below. If you have anything you want me to talk about, a topic that you want me to talk about, like, I could chit chat all day long to the camera because I know that on the other side is my girls and I love talking to y'all. I don't know what it is, like my little personal therapy. So please leave me some comments, some topics, some questions. Let me know what you thought of this video. And yeah, I think that is going to be it, y'all. I really enjoyed this video. I really enjoy sitting here talking to y'all right now. So yeah, without further ado, thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. I love y'all so much. Don't forget to like, leave me a comment, and also hit the subscribe button if you have not already. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.